Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I'm going to be bringing you my unboxing, first impressions and review of the HTC 10. A big thank you must go out to Clove Technology for sending me this out to review. You can check out a link to their website in the video description. So let's cover off the main specifications which are listed on the back of the box, and then we'll move straight on to the unboxing. So we've got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 5.2 inch Quad HD screen, 4GB of RAM, 32 or 64 GB of storage, and that can be complemented by a micro SD card up to 2 TB in capacity. We've got a 12 megapixel f1.8 rear facing camera, 5 megapixel f1.8 front facing camera, both with optical image stabilization, and a whole host of other specifications as well. This also supports quick charging via Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3 technology and a USB-C type connector as well. So let's unbox this and take a first look. Nice box as always with HTC, and I'm very excited to get my hands on this. So let's take a look at this for the first time, and do stay tuned to the latter part of the video because I will be bringing you my full review. So there we go. Front of the box we've got the HTC 10. It says here the world's first optical image stabilization front and back with new ultra pixel cameras and up to 2 days of battery life. So I'm very excited to test this out. Now it is available in various different colors. Let's just unwrap this. This particular one is the sort of gunmetal gray. Wow, that is so nice. That looks very nice indeed. Nice size as well. It's got some nice weight to it. You can tell that this is a premium device. So let's just pop that to one side. We'll take a closer look at this in a short while. Let's take a look in the bottom of the box. So on this panel here, we have got the SIM removal tool. We've also got some documentation here, things like quick start guide, warranty information, etc. We've also got what looks like under here some earphones, which seem to be missing with a lot of smartphones nowadays. But with this, we've got a flagship smartphone with good earphones and 3 different size silicone ear tips in the box, so we can get a nice comfortable fit. 3.5mm audio jack, of course, and this is what they look like. Wow, they look very nice. Good quality earphones. HTC are always good with their audio quality, both earphones and the speaker on the phone, so this should be no exception. Little inline remote, little push button to take the call, little tiny microphone on the back of that as well. And then in this section of the box here, we have got the charger, which is a Quick Charge 3 device, and we've got the little pop-up middle pin, UK plug with 3 pins in total, USB connector on this side, and it just compacts down into a nice portable size. And then we've got the actual cable, and this cable has indeed got a USB-C connector on this end to go into the phone. The other side is full size USB. So here we go, we're all up and running now. Before I talk to you about the screen and the performance, let's take a little look around the device. So we've got the fingerprint sensor down the bottom here. We've got the secondary speaker, like the subwoofer down here. The main speaker is up the top here. No longer have we got these front-facing boom sound speakers, just one of the speakers is front-facing. This is the front-facing camera. Also across the bottom edge, we've got the microphone here. We've got the USB-C charging port across that bottom edge. Really nice controls here, sort of a textured power button, volume rocker. We've also got either the SIM card tray or the micro SD card tray on this side. The opposing side is the other slot. And then across the top edge in the center, we have of course got the 3.5mm audio jack. On the back, we've got this camera, another microphone, dual LED flash, laser autofocus. And then to unlock, we can use the fingerprint sensor, and it's very quick. Not the quickest compared to some smartphones I've tested lately, but quick nonetheless. And this reveals this Quad HD screen, which has got some really nice color saturation. I love the colors, and it's got good viewing angles as well. Pin sharp, thanks to that Quad HD resolution. And with regards to sort of performance, well, it's early days yet because I've only just unboxed the HTC 10, but everything seems nice and snappy, nice and responsive, and that's thanks to both the memory and of course the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor. I also had a quick look at the camera, and it's very, very quick to both take photos and focus and get ready for the next photo. Super, super quick. It does of course capture 12 megapixel photos, 4K video. It's also got a nice little sensor, so if you accidentally cover up the laser autofocus, or indeed it's dirty, it does warn you on the screen, so that's really nice. So my first impressions are really good. I do like the back. It does show fingerprints a bit, but I like these chamfered edges. Very, very angular design, but very comfortable in the hand. I do like it a lot. Really nice. They've done a great job on this. The fact that this is sort of an all metal back really does show it's a premium flagship device. I can't wait to put this through its paces and really test how it performs. Okay, so I've now been using the HTC 10 for 3 or 4 days, and I'm happy to share my opinion with you. Now, during that time, the responsiveness and the performance seems to be fantastic. Very, very impressed indeed. Now, I'm not sure what HTC have done here, whether they've used a new screen technology or whether the layers are more closely bonded together, but it almost feels as though you could hover your finger across the screen without physically touching it, and you'd get some sort of response. It's just super, super quick to bring up new windows, launch apps, etc. So I'm really pleased with that. With regards to battery life, that has been fantastic, an exemplary performance, 3000 milliamp hours, good enough for a day and a half. If you're a light to medium user, you might even get 2 days between charges. The speakers. Now, before we had dual front-facing boom sound speakers. This implementation is not as good, but it is still very good indeed. We've got a single front-facing speaker here, complementary speaker down the bottom, and it's still some of the better sounding smartphone speakers I've experienced, but definitely not as good as the dual front-facing boom sound speakers. With regards to camera performance, I am very impressed indeed. It is super quick to take the photo and get ready for the next one. The actual balance of the photos, so the colour balance and accuracy, is really good. And the amount of detail, yes, it's only 12 megapixel, but what is there is very clean and crisp. I would have liked to have possibly seen a higher resolution sensor in here, but at least we get reasonable low light performance and nice clean photos. And as I say, the colour accuracy, really very, very impressive indeed. I also like the fact that the fingerprint sensor, although it's not a physical button, it is just purely a touch sensitive area, not only performs well for unlocking the smartphone, but you can also obviously use it, as you saw there, as a home button. So I do like that a lot. Very, very comfortable in the hand. This feels very well made. Yes, as I mentioned during my introduction to the video, it does pick up fingerprints, which is a bit of a shame, but I do like this angular design. I must admit I have been using a case on it, which I'll show you in a separate video, just to soften the harshness of those angles. But the size, the curves, and the overall density of the smartphone and the build quality are very good indeed. I've been impressed during my test period of the HTC 10. If you're in the market for a really high quality flagship smartphone, this is well worth checking out. There are links to the Clove Technology website in the video description where you can pick one up for yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, please do hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, it really does help me, and I'll see you in another video very soon.